Who knew breakfast could be so problematic? While stopping by one of your favorite fast food haunts for a morning meal might be convenient and inexpensive, chances are it's not great for your overall health. That's because, as it turns out, cheeseburgers and French fries aren't the only fast food landmines you need to. In fact, many fast food breakfasts are just as unhealthy as the aforementioned cheeseburger and other high-calorie. Even some breakfasts that aren't off the charts calorie-wise are often packed with sugar, carbohydrates, sodium, and other things you need to keep an eye on in order to prevent obesity, heart disease, diabetes, and other health problems. While you don't need to cut fast food out of your diet completely, eating it in moderation and making healthier choices when ordering can help soften the dietary blow it typically delivers. Still, some fast food options are far worse than others and should be avoided. Read on for the 17 unhealthiest fast food breakfasts dietitians warn you shouldn't order, and for more on how to eat healthy, don't miss 7 healthiest foods to eat right now. 1. Burger King's Ultimate Breakfast Platter courtesy of Burger King Nutrition, 1,450 calories, 84 grams fat, 30 grams saturated fat, 1 gram trans fat, 2,920 milligrams sodium, 134 grams carbs, 5 grams fiber, 41 grams sugar, 40 grams protein. This might be the ultimate poor choice when it comes to fast food breakfast. Why is it the worst? It has almost double the daily recommended sodium at over 3,000 milligrams, and nearly 1,500 calories. Morgan Clare, Mississippi, RDN for Sprint Kitchen. The amount of fat and saturated fat specifically are cause for concern, and I would definitely recommend staying far away from. Related, sign up for our newsletter to get daily recipes and food news in your inbox. 2. Dairy Queen's Ultimate Hash Brown Platter with Bacon Harmony Squared DQ/Facebook Nutrition, 1,030 calories, 77 grams fat, 25 grams saturated fat, 5 grams trans fat, 2,660 milligrams sodium, 43 grams carbs, 4 grams fiber, 3 grams sugar, 43 grams protein. This one's crazy nutrition fail perhaps has something to do with the fact that just one platter comes with 2 orders of hash browns, notes Shannon Henry, wrote, a registered dietitian working with Easy Care. It contains 1,030 calories, which means more fried potatoes that are exactly not good. The dish also contains a harmful amount of fat, nearly a third of which is saturated fat, which can raise your bad LDL cholesterol and increase your risk of heart disease. So can these popular drinks proven to cause high cholesterol, according to 3. McDonald's Sausage and Gravy Biscuit. Doug S./Yelp Nutrition, 460 calories, 30 grams fat, 13 grams saturated fat, 0 grams trans fat, 1,050 milligrams sodium, 36 grams carbs, 2 grams fiber, 3 grams sugar, 11 grams protein. This breakfast item is a staple at most restaurants that offer breakfast to their patron. While it is notably inexpensive to prepare, it provides almost nothing in the way of nutrients for the consumer, notes Trista Best, wrote, a registered dietitian at Balance One. This meal consists almost entirely of refined flour in a form of butter or oil. There is little protein or fiber to provide satiety, which will leave the consumer hungry soon after. She continues, the carbohydrates in this meal will also lead to a rapid spike in glucose that will contribute further to their hunger. 4. Panera's Cinnamon Crunch Bagel Panera Bread/Twitter Nutrition, 420 calories, 7 grams fat, 5 grams saturated fat, 0 grams trans fat, 380 milligrams sodium, 83 grams carbs, 2 grams fiber, 32 grams sugar, 9 grams protein. A bagel may seem like a harmless choice, but not this one, explains Allison Gregg, RDN, LDN, and a nutritional consultant at Mom. At 420 calories and 83 grams of carbohydrates, this bagel contains double the amount of calories as some donuts. The calories increase even further after adding your favorite cream cheese. 5. Taco Bell Cinnabon Delights, 12-pack, courtesy of Taco Bell Nutrition, 930 calories, 53 grams fat, 13 grams saturated fat, 2 grams trans fat, 480 milligrams sodium, 104 grams carbs, 3 grams fiber, 59 grams sugar, 9 grams protein. This is one of the least healthy breakfast options in my opinion because there is really no nutritional value at all, yet it is still very calorically dense, says Amanda Baker, Lamaine, Mississippi, wrote, LDN. While I do appreciate Taco Bell calling out that this is essentially a dessert, it should probably be placed in the dessert section of the menu. With both saturated and trans fat, this is definitely not a heart healthy option, nor a blood sugar friendly option, as it is also very high in added sugar and refined carbohydrates. She adds, all that said, like everything, it is fine to have this once in a while, but maybe pair it with a piece of fruit and lean protein to balance it all. Or, simply order the 2-pack size for a small taste to go along with your more nutrient-rich. Speaking of T-Bell, don't miss what happens to your body when you eat too much. 6 IHOP's cupcake pancakes courtesy of IHOP Nutrition, 810 calories, 23 grams fat, 12 grams saturated fat, 0 grams trans fat, 2030 milligrams sodium, 134 grams carbs, 4 grams fiber, 59 grams sugar, 17 grams protein. I'm all for indulging in your favorite foods, but I think IHOP has gone too far with their cupcake pancake. A single serving provides 59 grams of sugar, over twice the daily maximum intake, which is 2 to 3 times more sugar than you would typically get from an actual cupcake, notes Caitlin, South Mississippi, CNS-L. This dish also serves up 85% of your daily recommended sodium, and has an incredibly long ingredients list that contains more preservatives and stabilizers than actual food. I'd much rather just have the cupcake. 7 Starbucks Grand White Chocolate Mocha with whole milk and whipped cream, and an iced lemon loaf courtesy of Starbucks Nutrition, 900 calories, 38 grams fat, 21 grams saturated fat, 1 gram trans fat, 550 milligrams sodium, 122 grams carbs, 1 gram fiber, 95 grams sugar, 21 grams protein. This combination option, which seems like a regular-sized breakfast, nothing extravagant, provides a total of 900 calories, almost half of what most of us would have for an entire day, says registered dietitian Sylvia Carley, wrote at 1and1 Life. The nutrition composition of this combination is also alarming because of the poor nutritional value. It contains 38 grams of fat, and 21 of these are saturated, and 1 gram is trans fats. Trans fats are well established to be pro-inflammatory and contributors to the development of heart disease. She adds, this combination is also poor in fiber, 1 gram total, but has a whopping 122 grams of carbohydrates, 95 of which are added sugars, which enter our system very quickly and cause a great spike in. After consuming this breakfast, our body will still be hungry for nutrients like vitamins and minerals that are not present in this meal. Related, the unhealthiest coffee drinks in America, ranked 8 Dunkin' sausage, egg, and cheese on a croissant courtesy of Dunkin' Nutrition, 720 calories, 52 grams fat, 20 grams saturated fat, 0 grams trans fat, 1,120 milligrams sodium, 42 grams carbs, 2 grams fiber, 6 grams sugar, 21 grams protein. The croissant contains 52 grams of fat in total, said this is equal to more than half a stick of butter between your greasy fingers. This breakfast also packs more carbs than a cup of mashed potatoes and a negligible amount of dietary fiber, which can help keep. In other words, not only is this morning meal bad for you, but you'll be hungry for lunch in no. 9 Subway's bacon, egg, and cheese flatbread sandwich courtesy of Subway Nutrition, 460 calories, 20 grams fat, 7 grams saturated fat, 0 grams trans fat, 1,200 milligrams sodium, 47 grams carbs, 4 grams fiber, 4 grams sugar, 25 grams protein. Don't fall for the marketing ploy of flatbread meaning healthy, Greg advised. This breakfast sandwich may offer a reasonable amount of calories at 460 calories. However, it is loaded with 1,200 milligrams of sodium. That is over half the daily recommendation for sodium intake. 10 Jack in the Box Grand Sausage Breakfast Burrito, with salsa, courtesy of Jack in the Box Nutrition, 1,070 calories, 72 grams fat, 21 grams saturated fat, 5 grams trans fat, 2,210 milligrams sodium, 70 grams carbs, 5 grams fiber, 5 grams sugar, 36 grams protein. This is far from it. Chimes in at 1,070 calories, 21 grams of saturated fat, that's more than what's recommended in an entire day, and 2,210 milligrams of sodium, which nearly takes up one day's allotment. Explains Jackie Nugent, RDN. And beyond the numbers, the burrito stuffs in ingredients that are far from anything found in the natural world, and some may potentially be harmful to health in large amounts, including hydrogenated soybean oils in the flour tortilla, propyl gallate, an artificial food additive, in the sausage, disodium dihydrogen pyrophosphate, to promote color retention, in the hash brown potatoes, sodium nitrite, a preservative, in the bacon pieces, artificial colors yellow 5 and yellow 6 in the cheddar cheese sauce, and potassium sorbate and sodium benzoate, preservatives, in the creamy sriracha sauce. She adds the salsa is not a bad idea, though. 11 Chick-fil-A's hash brown scramble burrito with sausage courtesy of Chick-fil-A Nutrition, 710 calories, 46 grams fat, 16 grams saturated fat, 0.5 grams trans fat, 1,440 milligrams sodium, 46 grams carbs, 3 grams fiber, 1 gram sugar, 28 grams protein. This is one burrito you may want to back away from. Weighing in at 710 calories, 46 grams of fat, and 1,440 milligrams of sodium, you will be rethinking your idea of Chick-fil-A being the healthy. 12 McDonald's Big Breakfast with Hotcakes courtesy of McDonald's Nutrition, 1,340 calories, 63 grams fat, 25 grams saturated fat, 5 grams trans fat, 2,070 milligrams sodium, 158 grams carbs, 5 grams fiber, 48 grams sugar, 36 grams protein. This breakfast consists of a biscuit, sausage, eggs, hash browns, and pancakes and weighs in at 1,340 calories. That is over half of the total daily recommended calories for most people. Its fat and sodium content is just as shocking, 63 grams and 2,070 milligrams respectively. With this breakfast, you are nearly exceeding the daily recommendations after just. There are some not so great things that can happen when you dine at the Golden Arches. Dangerous side effects of eating McDonald's. 13 Dunkin's medium caramel swirl frozen coffee with cream and a glazed jelly stick courtesy of Dunkin' Nutrition, 1,390 calories, 61 grams fat, 31 grams saturated fat, 1 gram trans fat, 650 milligrams sodium, 200 grams carbs, 1 gram fiber, 166 grams sugar, 12 grams protein bomb combo for a total of 1,390 calories, 61 grams of fat of which more than half are saturated. In perspective, the American Heart Association recommends an upper limit of 11 to 13 grams of saturated fats per day. This meal's protein is very low at 12 grams, a bad ratio for the calories provided. Carly note. The fiber content sits at 1 gram total. Fiber is extremely important for gut health and can help to make us feel full eating weight. 14 Jack in the Box steak and egg burrito with salsa courtesy of Jack in the Box Nutrition, 800 calories, 50 grams fat, 14 grams saturated fat, 5 grams trans fat, 1,700 milligrams sodium, 58 grams carbs, 6 grams fiber, 4 grams sugar, 33 grams protein. Eggs, bacon, ham, sausage, and American They use 3 different types of fatty meat, says Henry. And yes, the caloric intakes are huge. 15 Starbucks Grand Pistachio Coffee Frappuccino with whole milk courtesy of Starbucks Nutrition, 380 calories, 15 grams fat, 9 grams saturated fat, 0 grams trans fat, 280 milligrams sodium, 58 grams carbs, 0 grams fiber, 56 grams sugar, 4 grams protein. Believe it or not, the absolute number one thing I would never get for breakfast is a Starbucks specialty drink. Their frappuccinos are especially high in sugar, with the pistachio coffee frappuccino clocking in at over twice the daily recommended value. Explain. These drinks are milkshakes dressed up in their breakfast outfits, aka tricking you into thinking they're a breakfast coffee. It's common for busy folks to grab one of these on busy mornings, but you get a double blow to your blood sugar due to the high sugar content, and the impact of coffee on cortisol and blood sugar when consumed on. For better picks, don't miss 12 healthy fast food breakfasts under 360 calories.